Fig Figs! Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. I'm gonna get this one. Hopeless Emotion. You are the bomb. Did a trade? No, hold on. Take that back. I ended up purchasing this from her. But the original creator of this was Jesus Customs. I know he had made this probably about a year and a half ago. But Hopeless Emotion, and I know you've been on the channel a lot, man. What's going on with these brown packages? What did I tell you? Look, I don't care. It's fine. I get it. You know, you want to make sure that it gets here safely and secure. My thing is that the style of this brown package just makes hootenanny. Oh, you know what? I figured it out. So I guess what you got to do, I've always been trying to rip it open from the sides, and then all this like this insulation style ends up spewing everywhere on you. No, you just pull this, and there you go, man. You get that smoothness transaction out of the envelope. Is there anything special in here? Sometimes she likes to include little notes in there as a thank you. No, thank you. You know what? Thank you for finally giving in and selling this to me. Good price too. Thank you again. I think it was $35 all in all, but this is the beginning. This is the birth. Well, not the birth, because he was actually performing prior to TNA, but this is from the TNA days. Ooh, she's a little bit dirty. I'm gonna have to get her cleaned up. We got some schmutz going on all up on the knee pads. We'll get it cleaned up. It'll be fine. But this is AJ Styles, the phenomenal one, right? This is from TNA, from his super early days. They don't want, no, I want some. Dude, this AJ is fire, man. Wow, Jesus Customs, congratulations to you, sir, for knocking this one out the park. This red attire, my goodness, what is this schmutz though, man? I'm really curious now. Oh, it's all over the thighs. It might just be like stickiness. It is sticky. There's definitely a question that we're going to have. And I do have some red knee pads. It looks like these were painted on like black knee pads, but I do got some red knee pads laying around that I could just knee swap it onto. These are not decals. I want to just make that clear right now. This is all professionally hand painted right there. It says Styles on both cake pads. Up top right here, it's got the AJ logo, the early AJ Styles logo, and the Styles right underneath there. Pretty clean, man. Of course, the phenomenal one has always carried through his career, right? Whether it was in TNA, whether it was in New Japan. I think this head scan, I could be wrong, it might be one of those Toy Biz head scans. It's got a repaint on it, and this is actually really clean, dude. This is actually really nice. I have to say that I'm very satisfied with the overall paint quality of this scan, bro. This is actually, because one thing he had to do, because actually, you know, I think it was probably a couple of years ago, I did hit up Jesus. He had a couple of these for sale, and I ended up buying one. And I do remember this being a darker skin tone, so I could see that he actually blended it in with the Daniel Bryan style torso. Really awesome, dude. Got the open elbow pads right there. So yeah, we'll get this cleaned up some. This definitely needs it. I'm gonna do the knee swap on there, get some actual red knee pads on there, and get this AJ going. It already is going, but we're just gonna make it just a little bit special. This next one right here, these are, I think the rest of them are just eBay hauls, eBay and Mercari. Let's get this one. We're gonna get a clean cut on the envelope. We all hope, this is one thing that I want you guys to know about the channel, is that we always hope that we get a nice clean cut on the envelope. Why, Hero Figs? Well, if you don't know why, I ain't gonna tell you again. But go on the channel, man. There's a good reason for all this insanity. Is this insane? Oh, I can't show you this one, you guys. All right, I'll show you. Okay, I'll show you now, and then I'll show you the overall product. And I know you're saying, Hero Figs, you are brilliant. And it wasn't my idea. I wish I remembered the person that had actually posted this on Instagram that gave me the idea for this. And I know it might not be relevant anymore, but you know what? This is one figure that I always wanted a custom of. We have Nicolas. Look, Nicolas. It is Nicolas in figure form. Actually, I think this is from Game of Thrones. I don't know the character's name, but that's Nicolas. It's the right scale. I got some parts coming for it, you guys. You guys are saying, who is Nicolas, Hero Figs? Came with a sword. I don't know if it'll actually fit on there. Those fists are pretty close. We'll just put them over there. I'll give you a quick height comparison, but there it is, man. There's Nicolas. Nicolas is the one half of the tag team champions, right? He ended up winning the belt, the tag team titles with Braun Strowman. So I wanted to make that, man. We got a Braun Strowman figure collection here coming up pretty soon. We got Braun Strowman, we got Braun Strowman, we got Monster Among Men Strowman. I think we already opened up that one, and we already opened up this one. There's a lot of Braun Strowmans, you guys. There's Monster in the Bank, and you guys will see all of them on the channel. And you know Nicolas is going to be important. He is going to be a very important piece for that Braun Strowman custom figure collection. Next up, we have I have voices in my head, they come to me. We have the All-Stars, Randy Orton, quite possibly the only Randy Orton that we've gotten from Mattel that didn't come with a shirt, that didn't come with the vest. He came in a 2-pack. Who was the other guy in the 2-pack? Drop it in the comment section, guys. I wish I remembered. I bought this loose, so I really couldn't tell you. But overall, pretty clean. This is the white attire. There is a little bit, and he did put it in the description that there was a little bit of like paint stuff going on. Not paint shipping, but I think it was like probably in a bin with a bunch of other figures, and we had some paint bleeding on this attire. So, but I mean, look at this. This is clean, dude. Like overall, maybe on the O, there's a little bit missing, but again, the only Randy Orton. And this one might be, you know, here's the thing. I don't know what was going on with the early Randy Orton figures. I think it might have just been like knockoffs that I might have bought from eBay. But a lot of those head scans, they had kind of like a pink tone to it. And for a second, I thought it was just me, but I was asking some of the people that love Orton. I know there's a lot of figure collectors that Randy Orton is one of the big top guys, you know. And I guess it just wasn't me. Oh, this is a double whammy. This is a double whammy. Oh, yes. Here is another. Hold on. We got to get this. Yeah, this one is going to require the full openage of the envelope. Openage is not a word. Do not use that at school. Do not use that on the streets. You can use it when you're watching a WHF video, but you didn't learn that grammar from me. Here is Triple H right here in the entrance grades. These entrance grades, man, Mattel, please, look, I know you guys are pumping those out again. This is, again, prior to them being discontinued. You guys need to start doing this, please. I'm going to ask very kindly of you to, when you introduce a new figure in the entrance grades line, please do this, man. Like, I get it. These were basics, and I think that's the reason why they're trying to, like, balance out the whole budget thing. But come on, man, please. You got to add this. Like, this came with, like, I don't know what a cape, right? This is kind of like, this is very lion inspired, man. This is kind of like the lion's mane right there. Look at this, dude. This is cool. This is so cool. I am so happy to finally own this Triple H. Not just the cape. It also comes with the removable, it's like a hat style, or it's a crown. This is a crown for sure. Here is Triple H right there in that, because we got this Triple H in that DX, not the first Walgreens, or not the second Walgreens, but the very first. I think it was Elite Series 7. We've seen this scan before, but on this one right here, the one thing that I'm picking up from it is the shading. There's actual shading in the hair. The beard, it does look like a lighter color to it. We got like a nice Triple H style necklace that just matches that crown. This thing is so sick, man. Wow, so again, I do plan on actually converting this one to an Elite. Look at these gauntlets, man. Like, they are removable. You can actually see the little buttons right there on the inside. But the gauntlets, dude, like, they added the actual logo right there. They could have just gotten away with it and not, added that on there, or the brown, like, outline work on the top and bottom. But they did, man. Mattel, you guys were doing something very, very special back then with those basics. Look at that waistband right there. On the back right there, it's got all the nice buckles, the sash right there. This thing is so sick, dude. Look at that little, is that a pocket? I don't know what that is. I think that's probably like the very early stages of the fanny pack. Because this attire, it is based, I think it's like medieval times. So I think that's where the whole fanny pack was inspired by. I don't know, I could be wrong. We're not talking about the history of the fanny pack. We are talking about the cerebral assassin, Triple H. The boots too, man. They got the Triple H logo. And of course, we got another Roman. This is Elite Series 38. And I got it right this time, right off the get-go. He had it listed as Elite Series 45. And I ended up sending a DM to one of my Roman buddies, and he's like, "Yeah, bro, that's an Elite 38, and it's good because of the whole like him listing it wrong on the listing. I ended up scoring this for probably about $5 less than your standard Elite Series 38 Big Dog. I know this one came with that Shield style vest. It had two different vests. It came with a barricade and a Shield style vest, and this was the interchangeable vest that it came with. So really cool. I think this is the last Elite that we need to. No, well, I guess it again all depends on when the video gets uploaded, because The big dog has been on the channel quite a bit. I don't know how I feel about the scan, this head scan right there that he's doing with the. What is he doing, man? Like the man literally, someone just pinched one in the room, and he's just like, bro, you need to go to the bathroom. You need to do something about those bowel movements because they are hitting strong in the Roman face head scan. Oh my gosh, this big dog. Apart from the head scan, I am happy I finally have this. I know it was Elite Series 50. Was it 56 or 57? They ended up reintroducing that style of like vest, right? Except it had the white kicks to it. So overall, you guys, this is the haul. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one.